Here is how you use the camera on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. So starting in the camera app, to take a picture, you just tap the white button here. This button to the right of it flips the cameras. So flip to the front camera and flip to the rear camera. We have the zoom here. You can tap to change between the two camera lenses. You can also swipe to finely tune the zoom that you would like to set. Now, if we long press this white button here, this will actually quickly start a video. Useful if you see something, you need to start recording immediately. If you release your finger, it will stop the recording. If I quickly start a video, but I want to go hands-free, swipe up to the lock, and now you can record without holding the screen. At the top, we have some options. So we have the flash, we can set a timer. This 3:4 is referring to the aspect ratio, so 3 wide, 4 down. If you change this one to anything other than 3:4, it just zooms in the image, so I would not recommend that. We have the megapixel count. You want to leave this at 12 for most scenarios, as if you're taking pictures, it typically turns out the best. However, if you set this to the 50 megapixel, just note, as long as you stay extremely still, then you capture your picture, it will improve the quality when you zoom in. So if I zoom in, there's going to be more detail at 50 megapixel than there will be at 12. However, a lot of the time, the image turns out blurry. You have to stay perfectly still. Nothing has to move. So 12 megapixel is best for most people. We have the motion photo. And so what this does is when you take a photo, it will also record a short video with it, which you can play back. We have filters, so we can change the color of the image. And then we also have face filters if you want to play with those as well. Now, to the right of this, we have this icon. And when we select it, it's going to turn on the cover screen preview. So if I go to the front camera here, the selfie camera isn't as good as the rear camera, okay? And so if you want to take the best selfies possible, you'd make sure the cover screen preview is on. And now you can see yourself using the rear camera, and you have a nice preview to make the image look good. So to take a picture here, what you can do is either you click the shutter button, or you place your palm in the air, and it's not great at detecting this, but once it detects the palm, it will actually do a countdown and start taking the picture. So there you go, it detected the palm. A little bit, annoying there, but it did do the job. You could also, put your phone like that and then do it again. So if we go back here, another thing you can do is if you fold the phone half, you can see that all of the camera elements are put on the bottom and the preview's at the top. So if I rest the phone down, I'm able to take a super steady photo if I would like to. Now if we tap the video mode, this goes to the video mode. So we tap this button here to start a video recording. We can pause the recording. We can take a picture while recording. And we can also flip to the front camera and the rear camera. We can also toggle the flash here as well. And we have the same sliding for the zooms. Now the flash is the same. This is the super steady mode. So if you're walking or running while recording, you want to turn this one on. Otherwise, leave it off. The aspect ratio, you want this at 9:16. If I rotate the phone, 16:9. That is the default for videos. This video right now is in the 16:9 aspect ratio. Under the video quality, the higher the size, the more, the better the quality is. And the higher the FPS, the smoother the video looks. And so if I just start recording here, if I'm in 4K, it's just going to look better. This video right now is recorded in the UHD 60. I mostly record my videos at that quality. The thing with 4K is that it does use a lot more storage on your phone, so you may want to use the Full HD if you want to save on storage. The cover screen preview is the same, so you can have a preview of what you're doing. So I'm going to tap that to zoom it out. If I use the volume buttons, I can start recording like that. So I'll bring the phone back, and so we have the more. Now you'll see some cool stuff like night mode or food mode. Now these are automatically taken from the photo. So if I'm taking a picture of food, it will automatically recognize it's food and enhance the image. If it's dark outside, it will automatically turn on the night mode. The stuff you may be interested in is the Pro Photo or Pro Video, but you do need knowledge in photography to use those. We have slow motion to slow down the video recording, and then we also have the hyperlapse, which is the time lapse, which speeds up the recording. We also have the panorama, which takes a really wide picture. So if I select panorama and I start taking a picture, you just move your phone across, and then what it will do is it will create this extremely wide photo. You can go a lot wider than that, as long as you just continue the panorama. And the other mode you might be interested in is portrait video. So you know how when you look at something close, so if you look at, let's say, your phone, you bring it really close to you, the background's blurred. Well, that same effect is applied with the portrait video. It will make sure the subjects are focused, and then it will try and put a blur on the background. And the portrait photo is the same deal. So what you do is it looks for the subject, in my case my face, and when I take a picture, my face is just fine, but the background is going to be blurred, and so it creates that blur effect. If we go to the settings here, we may notice some of the options are grayed out. If that's the case, it's the camera you selected. So if you selected the front camera, go to the rear, and also the mode matters. So I recommend selecting the photo mode when you change the settings. And so first one that we really want to change is the save selfies as previewed. This is really the only setting I would change here. So if we turn this one on, what this does is when we take a selfie, by default, it actually flips the image. So what you see as preview is not what it actually takes. But if we have the save selfies as previewed on, what you see in the preview is what it will take as the final picture. So that's the camera app. Hope this helps.